welcome to or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ann and this is All the Budgeting. On this channel, I do paycheck cash stuffings, side hustle cash stuffings, cash condensings, budget with me's, and then I always close out my budget every month, which includes a net worth calculation. So if that is interesting to you, I do hope that you consider sticking around, liking, subscribing, all of those things. Okay, so for today's video, we are doing a budget with me for my second paycheck of, what month is it? August. And I always start out with my rollover. And if you remember, this is one of the extra weeks. So this is 3 weeks worth of rollover cash. So it's a little bit more than I normally have. So, and then I also have some rollover cash in my checking account. So in cash here, I have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. Okay, and then I put my fives and singles into my $5 challenge and my $1 challenge. So let's do that first. Okay. And I do have this savings challenge book available on Amazon, as well as a printable version on Etsy. And all of that is linked below. Alrighty, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4 fives. So we're gonna color those in. I hope everyone is doing well. It is incredibly hot here in Chicago. It is, it hit more than 100 degrees today. Now I haven't set foot outside. And my air conditioning is going full blast. This should be the last hot day, hopefully. It's going to start getting much more seasonable starting tomorrow. So, but yeah, this week has been pretty bad. I don't like hot weather. I always say that I should live in like the Pacific Northwest because that climate is kind of right up my alley. So, all right, let me get to my $1 challenge. So I already completed one, so that's $100. And so now I'm working on the second one. All right, so let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, so there's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I go to here. So a little update on the job situation. If you've been watching my videos, you know I did end up getting laid off with a future end date of April 2024. It does, so I've mentioned I work for a really large consulting company and I am in the learning organization, in the corporate learning. And so we're aligned to business groups. So we support business groups. And the business group that I am aligned to, I used to be part of when I first came over to my current company. I worked for a smaller consulting company and we were acquired by my current company. And so I was part of the business group and then I got moved into the learning organization. So all that being said, I have long-standing relationships with a lot of the people in the business group. And I hold certifications because I'm a trainer and you have to be certified to train. So I hold some certifications. I got an additional certification last week, and it's looking very positive of me moving into a full-time consulting role with that business group. So I would still stay with the company, but I would no longer be aligned to learning. Instead, I would be aligned to the business group and work directly on implementations with customers. I'd be client facing. So, kind of a big change for me, which, I wasn't really planning a career change at 54. Just turned 54 a couple weeks ago. Wasn't really planning that, but, and honestly, the only reason that I would even contemplate staying with the company at this point is to be with the business group. I've said it before, I'm very disappointed in how this whole thing has been handled by the company overall, but the business group that I support had nothing to do with that. So they weren't part of the decision. Most had no idea that I was impacted until I told them. And so, they were no part of it. And they have made me, in the month since I have been notified of, that I am cut, they have made me feel infinitely more valued than my own organization has. So, if it wasn't for this opportunity to move into that group, I would not be considering staying with my company. So nothing's set in stone yet. We have a little bit of time, but I've had some really good conversations with some of the leadership, again, who I have relationships with, and they're all very supportive. And so I do feel really confident that we're going to be able to find something, find the right role for me. So that helps alleviate, some of my concern. So just wanted to give that little bit of an update. But on the flip side of it, I will say that, it's really, you see the best and worst of people in this type of a situation. And I lead a team, and I thought we were close. And there's 2 of us on this team that are let go. And the majority of the team, there's 5, 6, 7 people who are not. And you would think that the 7 who are not would have a little bit of empathy and compassion for myself and the other team member who is cut. But not really the case. It's really about them and how is this going to impact their life, because they rely very heavily on me to answer questions about the product, because I have the deepest knowledge. And they're not wrong to be concerned about, well, how is this going to work when I'm gone? Because literally I'm the only one that knows anything about this product. Now, I've been pushing them to educate themselves since I've been leading the team, and they just have been very hesitant to do so. But, and again, they're not wrong to be concerned about that. They're putting their fear on the wrong person, though, because this wasn't my choice, and I'm not the one who's going to figure it out. And so, it would be nice to have a little bit of sympathy, and it's really disappointing. So I'm ready. I want to be out of it as soon as I possibly can. And I can, as soon as there's a role in the business group, I can move into it, and I want to. So fingers crossed that before the end of the year, I am out of my current role, because I don't know how much more I can handle. All right, so enough rambling. So on to the budget for this paycheck. So my paycheck was $3,874. I did get paid on, I think, Monday, but I always start my budgets on Fridays. So that's why, and then you see this video the following Monday after the budget has happened. So, or you see the stuffing, pardon me. So paycheck, $3,874, rollover $220. That includes this $90 here. And so my total income that I'm working with is $4,094. And then when I look at my bills and expenses that come out of this paycheck, so I have my mortgage, which includes insurance and escrow for property taxes, so $1,400, and I do pay a little bit extra. My car payment $550, my car insurance $95, $10 for Spotify. The balance of my bankruptcy repayment comes out of this paycheck, $285, $100 for gas, $8 for Apple TV, $5 for Hulu, about a $51 buffer, and then $165 for my cleaning service. So that brings the total bills and expenses to $2,669, which will leave me $1,425 to stuff into my envelopes. And so if we go to the second page here, so my fixed spending revolving funds, these are pretty standard. $300 for groceries, $200 for spending, so that's for 2 weeks. I get 2 weeks out of each paycheck. $100 for hair, $50 for emergency, $70 for health, and $50 for extra week. So total of $770 in my fixed spending revolving, and that leaves $655 for my sinking funds, the bulk of which, $385, is going to go to extra debt. Then we have outside of subscriptions, which is getting $40, we have $20 going to all of my priority 1 and 2 funds. So we have home maintenance, home improvement, car maintenance, pet care, electronics, vacation, Christmas, holiday dinner, and gifts. And then of my priority 3 funds, I'm not going to put anything in new car or new house this time, and everything else is going to get $10. And so that leaves $655. So let's see. So it was $1,425 is what we are going to be withdrawing. So actually, it's over here that I want to put this. So $1,425. Okay. And so now let's figure out the denominations. And so I always figure out all the denominations, and then I deduct, whatever I have in rollover cash, so that I'm not, depositing money just to withdraw it. So, okay, so groceries, I always do $200 bills and $250s. Spending, $200 in 20s, so that's 10. Hair, so this is, I'll need the 2 5s, let's see, 150, 50, 70, yeah. So 150, 120, 2 10s, 2 5s, because that's 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, yep. Okay, emergency, 150, health, a 50 and a 20, extra week is a 50. Extra debt, so 300s, 150, 120, 110, and 15. Okay, then we got a bunch of 20s here. Here we'll need 2 20s. And then 3 10s. So let's go ahead and total this up, and then we'll go to the next page. So hundreds, I need 2 5, oops. $50s, I need 2 3 4 5 6 7. $20s, 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 20. 21 2 3 4. 24. 10s, 2 3 4 5 6, and then 5s, 3 of those. And so let me lasso this, copy that, go to the next page. I always forget to do this. I don't know why. Oops. When it doesn't default to the lasso anymore. It used to. to look at my settings or something. Okay, and then on this page, I just need two more 10s. So let's erase. Oh. So 2 more 10s is 5. All right, where is my calculator? Hold on one sec. All right. So that 5, that's 500. 750s is 350. 24 20s is 480. 6 10s is 60. 5 5s is 25. And so we're looking for 1,425. So let's total this up. I am a 10 short. Okay, let's go back here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I think I did the wrong. Yes, I did. Okay. So I added it to the 5s, not to the 10s. So, okay, so it's 8 10s. 8 10s, which is 80, and 3 5s, which is 15. So let's count, add this up again. So 500 plus 350 plus 480 plus 80 plus 15. Yep, 1,425. But now I want to reduce by the cash I have here. So I have 3 20s. And so that would be 21 20s then. And I don't know why I can't do that math. 420. And then I have 1, 2, 3 10s. So that'll be 5 10s instead of 8. All right, so just add this up again. 500 plus 350 plus 420 plus 50 plus 15. So 1,335 plus 90, yep, is 1,425. Okay, so I'm gonna subtract the 90 just so I know the total there. All right, so let me transfer that here to my breakdown slip. And just as a reminder, I do sell these as printables on Etsy, as well as my cash envelopes, trackers, etc. So you can take a look at those. Sorry, 500s, that's 500. 750s is 350. 21 20s, 420. 5 10s is 50, and then 3 5s is 15. So 1,335. All right, so tomorrow I will go to the bank and I will withdraw this, and then I will film the stuffing of this paycheck. So that'll come at you next. All right, thanks everyone. Bye.